Fine. So before starting today's session, let me quickly, check whether you have really understood whatever I told you yesterday. Okay, so that I can proceed with today's session. It's a continuation from yesterday's session. Okay, so tell me what all functions you learned yesterday, my dear friends. Let me see how many of you can recall. So what all functions you learned? Okay, we learned input function, then we learned print function. Okay, then we learned conversion functions like int, float, okay, int, float, bin, okay, hex, oct, okay, then what else we learned, my dear friends? Okay, so complex, very good, complex, okay, then what else we learned type, very good, we learned type. Okay, did we learn string function? No, we did not learn string function. We'll be doing that in string chapter, so don't worry, right? So fine. No, I'm only talking about the functions that we learned. I'm only learning about talking about the functions. Okay, what all built-in functions we learned? These are all the built-in functions, isn't it? Which is used for doing some jobs, right? So print function and all that. Okay, so hope things are clear. And apart from this, we learned what do you mean by a data type. Okay, we learned what do you mean by a data type. We learned what do you mean by a literal. Okay, we learned what do you mean by variables. Okay, and we learned what do you mean by variables. What else we learned? Okay, so yeah, these are the things that we learned, right? So cool, so pretty much cool, guys. So good that you remember all this. So let us proceed with today's session. Okay, so it's a continuation of yesterday's session. So before starting off with today's session, I just want to tell you one more thing is that, okay, Chalam, we did not learn tuple. Tuple will be discussed in a separate chapter. Okay, we'll be learning it in a separate chapter. There is a chapter dedicated for tuple. So let us not bother about it for now, Chalam. Okay, right? So we will go ahead with today's chapter, right? Now, we will be learning one more new function called as format function. What is it, my dear friends? What is it called as? It's called as your format function. We learned yesterday about floating point numbers and all that, how it is representing and all that. So floating point numbers are dealt very differently when on different, Python implementations. So, okay, so that is the thing that I told you. So today we are going to learn something about the format function. Okay. Now, format function, okay, is used to format the output in the way you actually tell it to format. I will repeat, format function is used to format the output in the way you ask it to format, right? No, it means format means how do you present it, right? When you're outputting the data, that is when you're printing the data on the screen. Okay, so how do you want your data to be outputted, right? Now, how should it output your data, right? So that was done by your format function. So a very simple function which would come very handy during your regular expressions and all that. So if you don't know what is regular expression, don't worry, there is again a separate chapter dedicated to it. So let us now just, I gave you some quick uh, okay, guys, are you all did you understand? Okay, so again I won't repeat this, so listen to me very carefully. Okay, format function is used to format the data in a particular format. Is that okay? Right, Chalam, can you please listen to the session now? Okay, forget about yesterday. Please, yes, I told you yesterday about that, so please forget about yesterday and listen to me. Okay, Chalam. Okay, yeah, cool. Now listen to me. I told you that I would be explain. I know that there was a tuple question yesterday. I'll be discussing tuple in detail yesterday in the later chapters. Okay, now listen to me. Right. So I won't repeat anything now. So please listen to me. If you're coming late and asking me to repeat, I'll not be able to do it. It's your problem. Okay. Now again, so what is format function doing? Format function is used to format a data in a specific format. Okay. How do you want your data to be printed on the screen? Okay, that is told to the format function, and the format function will print it like that. It's a very simple function but a very powerful function. So I'm showing it to you in this lesson because you will be making use of this function when you're writing your own programs. Okay, so in from further classes, right? So now, first of all, I'm not in the first thing. As you can see, I'm just saying print function and I'm actually doing division. Okay, I know that I did not explain you about division. It's okay, but because tomorrow I'll be explaining it to you about operators and all that. For now, I think you have this basic knowledge of division, isn't it, my dear friends? 12 divided by 5 will give you a division divided value, isn't it? You get the quotient, correct? So okay, so people with C knowledge, forget about how it works in C language. That is, when 12 divided by 5 in C language, it will give you a different output. So don't keep C language in mind, forget C language for now. And now, okay, how it works in Python I'll be discussing later. For now, understand that when you do 12 divided by 5, you can see the output given is how much? What is the output given? Can you see what is the output given? Can you please put that in the chat box? I am showing it to you over here. What is the output given? The output is 2.4, isn't it? It gives you 2.4. Okay, so now you know what am I doing in the next line? In the next line, okay, I am asking the format function to format it, right? I'm saying format function that, see boss, 12.5 is going to give me a floating point value, isn't it? This is a floating point value, isn't it? That is what we got here, right? No, it's a floating point value. So I am telling the format function, look boss, okay, see, I know that 12 divided by 5 is going to give me a floating point value, but when you're printing that for floating point value, I want it to be, okay, I want it to have two decimal places after the point, right? No, it's a f says it's a floating point number, okay, and I need two decimal places after the point, and that is why the output is formatted as 2.40. Did you see that? Did you see that, my dear friends? Okay, 2.4, and now it gives 2.40, okay, as a two decimal places after your decimal point, right? Now similarly, when I say I want three decimal places after that, okay, I don't need only two, I need three decimal places. So I would say that format 12 divided by 5 and then say 0.3f, right? So what you have to understand here is that here I have cascaded two functions. It means I've kept one function, okay, the output of format function is given to the print function, right? So first is I format the data, and when I format the data, what is the output that I get? Any idea? When I format this data, when I say format, what is the output that I get, my dear friends? I get a string. Okay, I get a string print. It becomes like this. Okay, inside print, what is there? Inside print format is there, right? It will format it like this and give it to me 2.40, and that gets printed on the screen. Is this clear? Is this clear? When I do format, okay, I'll show it to you in two steps. Listen to me. I'm showing it to you in two steps. Listen to me. Okay, this one line can be written in two ways, okay, into two lines. Okay, first is I will take s is equal to format, and I would say 12 divided by 5 comma, okay, I need two decimal places of the floating point value. I will tell like this. Okay, this is one line. Is that okay? And then what is that format function will return to me? Tell me, my dear friends. I told you, no, after formatting, what will it return to me? What will format function return to me? Okay, what will get stored inside this? Okay, exactly, it means it will give me, okay, it will give me 2.40 is what I'll give to me. So this will get stored into s, isn't it? This understood, right? This will be given to it. Okay, now tell me, what is the type of yes? What is the type of yes, my dear friends? What is the type of yes? Okay, type of yes is string, no? So what is, because it is giving me string, so it will be string. Now what is that I want to do? I want to print the string. Format will not print, it will only return a string. So what is that I have to do now to print it? I have to say print function, isn't it? Print, and then I would say s, correct? No, so instead of writing these two lines, okay, I've written these two, I've clubbed these two into one line. Is that clear? Is that clear, my dear friends? Hello, is that clear what I'm saying? Okay, so the output of format is again given into the print. That is what, so both lines I've actually put into one line. So format will return. So shall I show this to you, my dear friends? I'll show this to you. Wait, I'll show this to you so that you'll understand. Okay, now, okay, so vi, okay, so vi, I'll just say test.py. Okay, I'll call it as test.py, right? One second. So or else we'll call, I want to give some name, nagasatish dot py. Okay, nagasatish.py. So first what I will do, I'll say s is equal to, okay, now what am I showing to you? What am I showing to you, my dear friends? I'm showing to you that format will give me a string value. That is what I'm trying to show you. Is that okay? Is that okay? That is what I'm showing to you. Do you understand what I'm showing? First of all, if you know what I'm showing, only then you will be able to understand, correct? So format function will give one string. Okay, with this one, that is what I want to know. Now tell me, how do I know whether s is containing string or not? Tell me, my dear friends. With the functions knowledge that you have, yesterday's knowledge, tell me, how do I know? Very good. Okay, so there is one function called as type. Type will tell the data type of yes, isn't it? So I will say type of yes. Okay, now I'll have to print it. No, I'll have to print the type of yes. I will print the type of yes. Now when I print the type of yes, what should be the data type of that? Tell me. Okay, what should be the data type of that when I print? Exactly, it should give me str. Str means string, isn't it? Str means it should give us a string, right? And then what will I do now? Then what should I do? Okay, I will again say print of, okay, yes. Is that okay? Is this clear? Is this clear? I'll say print of s. Is this clear? So I took the string and I'm asking the print to print that string on the screen. Now let me see whether it is giving me or not. Okay, Python 3 nagasatish.py. Guys, did you see that? I got this class str. Did you see that, my dear friends? Okay, did you see this? So it is str string. So that I'm giving to the print to print it. So it is getting printed. Is this clear? Is this clear? It's a simple one. Is this clear, my dear friends? Is this clear? No, right? No, very simple ones, right? Okay, cool. Shall we go to the next one? Shall we go to the next one? Okay, it's a very simple one. I think you must try it out after the session. Okay, now having said that, okay, now having said that, now what is this doing? Can you repeat? Guys, if I keep repeating all small things, then gone case the course will not complete in 2 months. Okay, you should know very clearly what I'm saying. I'm one line I am taking to, you know, some 10 minutes. It will not happen if I go like this, then the class will not complete. It will go for 6 months. Okay, you must concentrate very clearly when I'm telling. Okay, no, if all 70 people tell me to repeat, it is very difficult here. You should understand it. If it is a complicated concept, yes, I know I should repeat. It's a very simple thing. So what I'm doing, format is a function which is used to take this value and, you know, format it in this format. That is, after floating point there should be 2 decimal places. Okay, no, and it is going to give us a string. I want to prove that it is a whether a string or not. For that I'm using a type function, and then I'm finally printing that string and it gets printed. Yes or no, my dear friends? Is it clear? Is it clear, my dear friends? Yes, no? I kindly request you all to join the session 5 minutes earlier only, so that, you know, it will, I don't want to waste others' time by repeating every concept. Okay, so please concentrate and then listen. These are all very simple things. Advanced things are yet to come. Okay, then in that case it is gone. It will become very difficult. So don't have this practice of repeating. Concentrate. Right now, so what is this telling now? It says format this 12 divided by 5, and after giving the output, no, it, I want, you know, after the decimal point I need 3 decimal places. It is what it says. Is that okay? So that is the output given to you over here. It is shown also, right? In next one, what am I doing? I'm just saying print 5 divided by 7. I want to know by saying 5 divided by 7 how much of, you know, what is the actual answer I get. What is the actual answer I get, my dear friends? See, this is the actual answer I get. 0.7142857 or whatever it is. This is the actual answer I get, right? Now I'm saying format function. After doing 5 divided by 7, I don't want such big number. I want only 2 decimal places after point. Okay, so out of this actual number, what is that I'm getting? I'm getting 2 decimal places. Did you see this? Did you notice it? Hello? Did you notice it? Very simple ones, isn't it? Now in the next example, what am I doing? I'm saying, okay, boss, okay, I'm telling the format function, boss, after doing 11 divided by 12, no, give me the answer in exponent format. Okay, now I want you to give the answer in the exponent format, and while giving it in exponent format, I need 3 decimal places after the point. So that is 0.3 decimal places after the point, and it is in the exponent format, right? No, so same thing happens with others also. Very simple ones. Is that okay? This is 6, this is 2, and all that. I think you can try this out by yourself. Okay, so what is the function that you learned now? Okay, what is the function that you learned now? Format function. So you know one more function that, you know, that in Python, that which you can use to perform, you know, some other operations. Okay, is that okay? Now I'm coming to the next one. So let us try this out. Okay, what is 0 1, sir? What is 0 1? It is exponent of exponent to the power minus 0 1, right? No, so I cannot explain now exponent and mantissa and all that. I think you should try it out. This is some basic mathematics. Okay, now I can only explain Python programming but not maths. Yeah, you should go and check out what is exponent, mantissa and all that. Okay, now did you understand format function? Okay, this is mantissa, e to the power plus 30. It is like into 10 to the power minus 0 1 into 10 to the power of 30, like that. That is what. Okay, into the base and, you know, exponent you'll have, no, that is what it is. Okay, sir, what all other things can be format can be used for? Okay, you can use it for, say, okay, I won't tell, you do it after the class. Try for, instead of E, instead of F, you say try D. Instead of you know, D, you say, then again say C. Okay, try it out, you'll understand. Okay, so we will be making use of format function very, you know, frequently, so you'll understand. For now, did you understand so much what I told you? Okay, no, did you understand so much, guys? Just understand what I'm saying, no? So all these things, I will be covering all these things in detail. Trust me, you will be able to learn. I know a lot of doubts will come. You can practice it and see in the class, after the class. Okay, no, but for now, did you understand so much? Okay, so because you asked, I'm telling you, try with D and try with C. More of format will be using throughout the session, so you learn. Okay, step by step, everything has been covered. So please listen to me and follow my sessions. More than enough. Okay, no, right? So which I'm explaining in the next chapter, I cannot explain it now only. That is the reason. Okay, no, got it. Right. So just observe. Did you understand? It is very simple, very, very nicely structured course. So don't worry about it. Right now. Guys, what do you feel? Is the course structured or not? Am I taking you in a very simple to the advanced manner? Am I taking you properly? Yes or no? Right now, I'm taking it. So don't worry. I'll help you out. Okay. Now, so now what I'm showing you is I'm going to actually, okay. Cypria, now just listen. I'll tell you how to do that and all later. Now you just understand this. Okay. Now, so first is what? Now, can you tell me what is the output of this, my dear friends? Okay. Guys, how do you, what is the output of this? Can you, anyone tell me what is the output of this? Okay. Okay, let us see whether it works like that or not. Why is it error? Why is it error? Okay, now let me show that to you. Wait. Okay, let me show that. Okay, vi. Okay, so I don't know in which, is it in 4.py? No, vi 5.py. Guys, can you see the, no, not even 5.py. Vi, one second. Vi 6.py. No, where is it? Guess the output, huh? Guess the output. Okay, right, it is here, right? So guys, one second, we'll do it one by one. Now, first of all, when I run this program, will it work? First of all, when I run this program, will it work, my dear friends? Okay, why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Tell me. Okay, why doesn't it work? It'll work or not? It'll work, no, it'll work. But only thing is there is no output. That's all, isn't it? This will work, but there is no output, isn't it? Yes or no? So it works, but there is no output. It is not doing anything. That's all, right? Okay. Now, so shall I uncomment the first line? Shall I uncomment the first line, my dear friend? So one by one we will do it, isn't it? Yes or no? So we'll uncomment the first line. Okay. Now I'm uncommenting the first line. So what is the output now? Can you tell me? What is the output? Okay. It says, okay, let us one second. Now what does it say? It gives error. Why? Okay. Let us, shall I run the code? Shall I run the code? Okay. Line by line I'm explaining to you. Okay. Let us run the code right now. So Python 3. Okay. Guess the output.py. Okay. Guess the output. Guess the output 2.py. Okay, so what is the output? It says let's go. It says let's go. So there is no error. Okay, no, there is no error over here. Now I'll just change this. Okay, so here there is no error, because why should it give me error over here? Tell me, why should it give me error? There is no reason for it to give me an error. No, it has been enclosed within a double quote, and it is basically a string, and everything is basically a character, isn't it, my dear friends? There is no reason for it to give me any kind of error. It absolutely works. Correct? No? Yes or no, my dear friends? Is this line clear? Okay. Now I would actually comment this and open the other one. Now tell me what is the output of second one. Okay, tell me what is the output of second one. Very good. I told you, no, there are four ways in which you can actually create strings. What are they? What are they? Okay, this is, one is using double quotes, one is using single quotes, one is using triple single quotes, the other one is using triple double quotes. I've shown you yesterday's program, in the yesterday's one of the program. Okay, so here it will print Subhash Python zebra. Okay, will there be a space? There won't be any space, isn't it? There won't be any space over here, isn't it? So now let me run this Python 3. Guess the output 2.py. Okay, exactly, the output is Subhash Python zebra. Did you see that? Okay, so did you understand this also? Very simple. Now we discussed this yesterday. Okay, now let me come to this. Now tell me, my dear friends, is there any problem in this line? Okay, will there be in the third line? Is there any problem in the third line? Okay, oh, okay, you say no problem. Okay, see once again, will there be any problem over here? Okay, see once again, will there be any problem? Print, let's go. Okay, shall I run the code? I'm going to run the code now. So let me see, guess the output 2.py. Okay, oh my god, it gave an error. Do you see that? It gave an error over here. Why is it? Why is it giving an error? Because there is one string over here. This string gets completed. Yes or no? There is an opening brace, opening quote and a closing quote. There is an opening quote and a closing quote, but there is one opening quote, or there is no opening quote for this closing quote. Did you see that? There is no quote. So it means there is a need for one particular quote. Did you understand this? Okay, no, did you understand this, my dear friends? So that is why it will give you an error. So be very careful. Okay, no, I've shown you all the different types of different combinations of all, right? No, so it means that there is a string that is not starting with a quote. Okay, now what about this, my dear friends? What about this? Will it give me an error? Will it give me an error? Tell me the next one. Okay, will it give me an error? Okay, by the way, did you understand 1 2 3? 1 2 3, did you understand? 1 2 3, did you understand? 1 2 3. Now fourth one. Okay, so what will this give me? Will this give me an error, my dear friends? Will this give me any error to me? Yeah, okay. I'm not saying the answer. You tell me. Okay, later we will see. Right now, it gives me an okay. I'm not telling you anything. Shall I run this? Shall I run this? Okay. Python 3, guess the output 2.py. Okay. Oh my God, it gave an error. Did you see that? It is giving an error to me, isn't it? Okay, no, because it is starting with a double quote. It must end with a double quote, or it must have started with a single quote, isn't it, my dear friends? Right now, that is why there is no matching closing quotes or opening quotes for double and single quote. That is the reason. Okay. Now, cool. Having said that, let us go back to the code once again. Okay. Guess the output 2.py. Okay, so I'm again commenting it. I'm commenting. Now what is ord function doing? Ord stands for ordinance. Okay, no, so can you all put that in the chat box? Ord is another new function that you're adding to your list of functions that you know. Ord function. Ord means ordinance. Okay, no, give me the ordinance of a, means it will give you the ASCII value of a. It will give you the ASCII value of a. So what is the ASCII value of a, my dear friends? Okay, what is the ASCII value of a? It is ASCII value of capital A. Yeah, ASCII value of capital A. Okay, ASCII value of capital A. Okay, ASCII value of capital A is 65. Okay, it is 65, isn't it? So let me see whether it gives me 65. Okay, Python 3, guess the output 2.py. Okay, so I did not comment it. 1 second. Oh, sorry, I'm not printing it. Okay, I'm not printing it. So let me print it. Okay, I'm printing it. So shall I print it now? Okay, so Python 3. Okay, guess the output 2.py. Okay, it will give me the output as 65. Is that okay? Is that okay, my dear friends? You get the value of a as 65. Okay, now I'm commenting out, uncommenting the next one, right? Now tell me, what is the ordinance of 6? Yeah, what is the ordinance of 6? Okay, what is the ordinance of 6? Okay, so 6 is also a character and it must have a ASCII value, isn't it? It must have a ASCII value. Now, how do I find the ASCII value? What is the ASCII value of 0? What is ASCII? If you know the ASCII value of 0, then the rest is very easy. Okay, ASCII value of 0 is 48 and add 6 to it. Okay, else if you're using Unix machine, you can do man ASCII. Okay, you can note down this command. If you're using Unix machine, you can just say man ASCII and it will give you the ASCII set of all your characters. So the first one is octal set. I don't octal. There is an hexadecimal set. I don't hexadecimal set. I'm going to decimal. So in decimal, can you see somewhere 6, my dear friends? Can you see 6? Yes, it is 6 right now. So for 6, the ASCII value is 54. Did you see that? For 6, there is 64. Okay, sorry, 54. Okay. Now, so let us see whether it gives me that output or not. So is it printed? Yeah, I've used the print function. So Python 3, guess the output 2.py. Yes, it gives me the output as 54. Is that okay? Clear, my dear friends? Is it clear? Hello, is it clear? Is it clear? Now I'm going to the next one. Okay. Now tell me what will happen in this case. What will happen in this case, my dear friends? Okay. Ord of 65. What will happen? What will happen when I say ord of 65? Okay. Oh, very good. How it will give you a? Yeah, Chalam. How it will give you a? Okay, it will see here. You see, a is a character. 6 is a character. Is 65 a character? Is 65 a character? No, right? Do you have any character called as 65 on your keyboard? Just see your keyboard. Is there any character called as 65? There would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as separate characters. There is no character called as 65, isn't it? Therefore, it will give you it must give you an error. Okay, no? Let us see that. Okay, so Python 3, guess the output 2.py and it will give you an error, isn't it? Okay, no, it is going to give you an error, right? Having said that, let us go to the next one. Okay, let us go to the next one. Now, ord of 65, what does it give you now? What does ord of 65 give me? Okay, what is ord of 65? Guys, did you understand all these things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we are in the 8th one. 6 is understood. All 6 are understood, no? Okay, now tell me what is this ord of 65? Ord of 65. Okay, no? Ordinance means find the, give me the, okay, let us see. Okay, run the code. Okay, output 2.py, dumb, again an error, isn't it? You need a character, a single character, that is basically a string of single character, but you are giving something called a 65. This is not a character, isn't it, my dear friends? And that is why this will result in error. Okay, okay. Now, what is CHR doing? CHR. Okay, it is called as CHR is nothing but character. Okay, so write down one more function, you know. Okay, one more function. What is that? Today, how many functions you learned? Put that in the chat box. How many functions did you learn today? Okay, can you tell that? How many functions you learned? What all functions you learned? Put that in the chat box. Okay, what all functions you learned, put that in the chat box. One is format, ORD, and CHR, isn't it? One more is CHR, isn't it? Okay, CHR will give you the character corresponding to this ASCII value. Okay, so CHR will give you the character corresponding to this ASCII value. Okay, so let me use a print to that. Okay, now tell me, when I do this, what happens? Guys, if you're running this code in interpreter mode, no, when you're running this code in interpreter mode, you don't need to say print. You know that you don't need to say print, just say ORD of A. It'll actually give the return, it'll give the answer just like that, right? No, it'll print the value like that only. You don't need to give a print over there. Okay, now what is this character of 65? It must give you A, isn't it? Let me see that. Okay, let me see that. Python 3, guess the output 2.py. It gave you the ASCII value of A, I mean 65. That is nothing but it gave you the character corresponding to the ASCII value 65. Is that clear? Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay, super. Next, okay, next is we have CHR of 48. Tell me what will happen over here. CHR of 48. What is CHR of 48? Okay, so it is a character 48, right? No, I mean there is no character, but it is basically, you know, I'm having 48. Basically there is no character like this, but I'm showing it to you as if I'm trying to confuse you that, you know, there is a character 48. Now what will happen? Okay, you tell me what will happen. It must result. Okay, let us see. Okay, let us see. Guess the output 2.py. Okay, so it is saying that integer is required. You are given a string, right? Now because we need an ASCII value which is of type integer, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? So that is why it will give you an error. Is that clear? Is that clear? Hello, is that clear? Yeah, clear with that? Okay, are you learning lot of things today? This, you know, step by step, are you learning a lot of things? Yes, no? Okay, now next one is format. Okay, so let me say print to it. Let me say print to it. Okay, because format function will not print. No, we have to use print. In you know, interpreter mode it will print, my dear friends. Okay, in interpreter mode it will actually give you the output, right? Now anyways, so tell me what will format function do? See, someone asked me in the class, sir, what all can you do with format? I told, no, I'll be explaining it to you later, so please listen to me. See, this is one more thing that you can do with format, isn't it? We'll be using format in a very, you know, various occasions, so just listen to me. What, where all you can use format, we'll be learning. Okay, no, everything has been systematically put in the course, don't worry, right? So now in this format function, what is that I want to format, my dear friends? Tell me, what is that I want to format? Okay, what is that I have to format? Answer my question. No, everyone, what is that I want to format in this? No, what is that I want to format? What data? What is the data? Hello, exactly. I want to format hello, correct? No, I want to print hello. Now, how to print hello? Who will tell you? Okay, no, tell me, I want to print hello, but how to print would be told by in the right hand side, isn't it? Yes or no? Do you understand? Which data to be formatted is given on the left hand side, and how to format it will be given on the right hand side, isn't it? Okay, now you know what does this say? It says give me 20, you know, hello has to print hello, to format hello, allocate 20 spaces. Okay, how much? Put that in the chat box. How much? 20 spaces. 20 spaces must be allocated, and hello must be left aligned. Okay, it should be left aligned. That is what lesser than symbol will say. Lesser than symbol is showing left side arrow mark, no, so it says it must be left aligned. Okay, no, it means 20 spaces must be given. Let me write it over here. Okay, I'll show it to you first. Okay, so you see the output, then I'll explain it to you. Is that okay? Most of the time after seeing the output, you will understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, now let me run this. Did I okay, uncomment it? Yes, I have uncommented it. Okay, so Python 3, guess the output 2.py. Did you see how it is, my dear friends? 20 spaces has been allocated. Okay, and hello would be printed on towards the left hand side. Okay, you may not understand this output. I'll show you one more output. You will be able to understand. Listen to me carefully. Okay, let me remove this one also, and you will be able to, okay, appreciate it. Okay, now what does, did you see the difference over here? This is saying left alignment, this is right alignment. Okay, in 20 spaces this is right alignment, this one is left alignment. Okay, I'll show you the output of these two, and you will be able to appreciate it. Okay, guess the output 2.py. Did you see that now, my dear friends? Okay, so 20 spaces has been allocated. 20 spaces has been allocated, and hello must be completely aligned towards the right hand side. Did you understand this? Do you understand this? Okay, now let me tell you what is the meaning of that. Okay, so I'm saying while you're printing this, no, allocate 20 spaces. 20 spaces. Okay, now 20 spaces you put, I mean, just set aside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 spaces, and hello should be from the left, that is from here, HEHELLO. Whereas when I say hello 20 spaces towards the right, it will start from here. Okay, OLLEH, like this. That is why the output is like that. You understand this, everyone? Hello, did you understand what I'm trying to say? Both are allocated 20 spaces. The first one is left aligned, the second one is right aligned. That is only difference. Okay. Now, right now, next, what is the next one? What is the next one? Okay, next one. What is this? What is it saying? Okay, hello, format hello. Okay, it should, how many spaces should be allocated? How many spaces should be allocated? How many spaces should be allocated? 20 spaces should be allocated, and it should be center aligned. It must be center aligned. This is left aligned, this is right aligned, and this one must be, this one must be center aligned, isn't it, my dear friends? It must be center aligned. Okay, so I'll show it to you. Okay, did I add print to it? Yes, I added print to it. So 3, guess the output 2.py. Okay, did you see that, my dear friends? This is left aligned, this is right aligned, and this is center aligned. Okay, so this format functions will be very helpful when you're doing some programming. That is why I'm teaching you format functions, all the different ways of writing format functions. Okay, there are other ways also in which you can write format functions. Okay, but let us learn slowly whatever is needed for the time being. Okay, now did you understand this? Did you understand this for now? Okay, now, okay, now listen to me. Next, right now, what is this one telling? Any idea what is this format function telling you? What is this format function asking you to do? What is this format function asking you to do? It says format the data hello, okay, and print, take 20 spaces to, store this, to print this word hello, and it should be center aligned, and remaining whatever blank spaces are there, that must be filled with a dot. Is that clear? Did you understand? Okay, you have to take 20 spaces to print hello. It should be center aligned, and wherever empty spaces are there, fill it with a dot. Okay, now let me see that. Okay, Python 3, guess the output 2.py. Now, did you see that, my dear friends? Hello, did you see how it is working? Hello, did you see how it is working? Did you understand this? So today's assignment is, I want you to, instead of dot, put something else and see what will be the output. Is that okay? Will you do that? Okay, see, it is your duty to actually try out after the class everything. Okay, what will happen? I'm just trying to achieve everything and give it to you. Okay, I'm making it simply, I'm simplifying and give it to you. It is your duty to now, change different things and see what is happening with different input. Okay, no, please do it. It is your duty to do it right now. Okay, so let me go to the next one. 1 second, let me clear this off. Okay, so I guess the output 2.py. Okay, now tell me what will happen with this. I've been working on strings only. No, I've been working with strings. This is a string. Now it is an integer data. Okay, it is an integer data. Print, format this integer data. Okay, again 20 spaces. So shall we see the output, my dear friends? Whether it is left aligned or right aligned? Whether it is left aligned or right aligned? Tell me whether it is left aligned or right aligned. It is right aligned. Okay, no. So let me try to print this data. Okay, so did you see that it is right aligned? Did you see that? 65. Hello, did you understand this now? I think I've given you all kinds of ways to help you understand how it works. Okay, now coming to the next one. Now, any idea how this will get printed? Can anyone without trying out anywhere on your computer, anyone, can you tell me what will happen over here? Can you tell me what will happen over here, my dear friends? Okay, what is happening? There is a print function and 3 parameters. How many parameters are given to print function? Tell me how many parameters are given to print function. Okay, this is first parameter, this is the second parameter, and then the third parameter. Correct? No, so totally 3 parameters are given to print function, isn't it? Okay, so this is the first parameter. Okay, this is the second parameter, and this is the third parameter. So how will it work? Tell me. Okay, so let us take the first parameter. Okay, first parameter, formatting date. What is the data to be formatted? What is the data to be formatted? It is the hyphen is the data to be formatted. It has to be allocated in 20 places. Okay, it should be left aligned, and all the gaps must be filled with dash. Okay, no, it should be very good, Kavya, that is right. Okay, no, and then we should have hello world printed, and then I'll have to format this one right alignment. Okay, so yes, it will be left. We'll see that. Okay, guess the output 2.py. Yes, did you see that how it is? This is the first format function. Okay, this is hello world, and this is the second format function. Very quite simple, no? Very simple, no? Right? So you can use it to give us nice output and all that for your programs. When you give the output and you want to design some output, then you can use this method. Okay, right? Is this clear? Yeah, is this clear? Is this clear? Okay, so after the class, I want you to after the class, instead of wherever I put dash, use some other character and see how it works. Is that okay? Just put some other character and see how it works. You'll be able to appreciate how format function works. Okay, I want you to just work with this. Okay, now what is the next one you have? 1 by 3. What is the output of 1 by 3? Yesterday I showed you 1 by 3 what it will give you, if you remember. Okay, I showed you this, right? Yeah, so let us try that out. Output 2.py. Okay, so it is 0.33333. Is it right aligned or left aligned? Yeah, I forgot to see. It is right aligned. Yeah, so it is right aligned. Did you see that? It is right aligned. Right now, yes. Why don't you give your name? Yeah, doubt, sir. Tell me what is your doubt. Tell me what is your doubt. What is your doubt? Quickly. Wait, I'll ask you to unmute yourself and ask me. Yes, unmute yourself and ask me.
Sir, could you please open the last second one, sir? I'm Harshita.
You are Harshita.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So you told that, for example, print format of hello, and we have a dot there, so that the last fourth one, sir, the last fourth.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So here dot is playing a role wherein it has to fill all the gaps between hello, like before and after hello. The similar way, when we take the example of the last second one, here it is. Here we have already telling it is the dash, and again we are telling.
Fill the remaining blanks with dash.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So no, a hello world is in between.
Correct.
Okay,
It is
and
not in between. It is in between of print function. It is a second parameter of print function.
Second parameter. But here there is all what I am planning to tell is like here there is a dash and no.
Planning to tell. You already planned to tell.
I've already planned to tell. So here there is a dash and again there is a dash. Doesn't the dash repeat itself?
It is repeating. No, that is why we got that output. So out of 20 dashes, there would be one dash which we asked to print it, format it. The remaining dashes would be the one which we asked it to fill it.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Harshita, right?
Yes, sir.
I think you are using your kidney to understand. You should use your brain, no, Harshita?
Yes, sir.
Where is your brain?
Hear me, sir?
Harshita.
Sir.
Where is your brain?
Here only, sir.
In your head, yeah?
Yeah, in my head, sir.
You're using, you think that is kidney, you should use brain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I just have a doubt.
Yeah.
In the fourth line of the code, we just have a double quote.
I think you must, can you come to a place where there is no disturbance, or who is this?
Yes, sir.
Who is disturbing? Okay, tell me.
So in the fourth line of the code, we just use the double quotes. But in the last, hello.
What is that? What is that? In the fourth line?
Fourth line, we just use the double quotes.
From first half, from first.
Let's go.
Guy, one second. How someone talking to you, man? Talking? Sheikh Farin, I ask you to please mute yourself.
Someone is talking.
Yeah, tell me, man.
In the fourth line, we just use the double quotes. Sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here.
Yeah, sir. In the starting, we just use the double quotes. And in the end, we just use the single quote. Why is not showing the error?
It is showing error. No, you didn't observe. It was showing error.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, cool. Now.
So last one.
If you don't mind, can I take the question at the last? Please.
Okay, sir.
Let us finish it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Guys, what I noticed is that, can you hear me, my dear friends? Can I hear you? Sorry, can you hear me? Yeah. So what I see is your doubts are not doubts. Okay, now what I understand is your doubts are not doubts. Agree with me or not? You tell me. Agree, disagree. Agree, disagree. Your doubts are really not doubts, right? No, that is not doubts. It is, you are asking me to give me output for different things, which you can do by yourself. isn't it? See, when you say doubts, no, it should be something that you don't understand. That is basically a doubt. I see, let me tell you, I'm not telling you not to ask me doubts, right? I'm telling you, ask me doubt which is worth answering. Yeah, is that okay? See, if you say, sir, what is this happening? Why is it not giving error? I showed you that it is giving error, isn't it? Right? And one more thing, you can actually, after the class, you can try it out and you'll see that you'll get an error, isn't it? So if you ask me, see, I'll tell you what is doubt. Sir, how is ORD function working? That is basically, what is the ORD doing? That is basically a doubt. You're understanding, no? So why is this why is this the dash working here? What will happen if I put a dollar here? What will happen if I put something else? All these things you can try by yourself, no? Yes or no? Right? No? So please concentrate, and then you will be able to understand, right? So I would encourage you, please ask me doubts. If there is really a doubt, something that you can try by yourself, please try it out. Is that okay, my dear friends? Is that okay? Okay, but nothing wrong that you asked me. I'm not trying to say you did a wrong thing by asking, but I'm just trying to inform you that let us not waste time in that. Is that okay? Right? There is a lot of things to learn, so let us not waste just by asking something which is not, which can be done by yourself. Okay, no? Right? So after the class, I will sit for even 2 hours, not at all a problem, until you understand everything. Only then I'll be going. Correct? No? Right? So just think yourself, if I can try by myself, I'll be able to do it, so that you can avoid such kind of questions. Okay, right? Fine. Did you understand so much what I told you, my dear friends? Is that okay? It's very crystal clear, no? Crystal clear. Is that okay? Right? Fine. Done with that? Okay, super cool. Now let me go to the next important concept I want to tell you now. Listen to me very carefully. Okay, this is very important, which I want to tell you now. Okay, now I want everyone's to be very, very what is that, attentive, or you should pay attention to whatever I'm telling you now, because I'm going to tell you something very important about variables. I don't know how many of you observed on the on the starting page of this material. Okay, so I told you something. Did you see that over in the third line? Okay, by the way, first of all, did you understand the first line? Did I explain the first line? Literals are nothing but constants that can be stored in memory. Is the first line clear? Is the first line clear, my dear friends? Yes, no? Okay. What about the second line? Is the second line clear? In Python, data types are decided by, okay, this one also done, right? No? Now, okay, the third line. What is the third line saying you? Okay, what is the third line telling you? In Python, anything and everything, okay, is considered as an object. Correct? No? Right? In Python, anything and everything is considered as an object, right? In languages like C and C++, okay, there is variables are considered as normal variables. That is nothing but a small memory location. Okay, and they have a separate concept itself known as objects. But in Python, anything and everything you discuss, anything you take, it is basically called as an object. But unfortunately, I am not able to explain you object now, because there is a separate chapter itself dedicated called as object oriented thinking in Python, which I'll be discussing in detail. For now, only thing that you have to understand now is that anything and everything in Python is considered as what? You'll have to just understand like that. Okay, what is it called as? Anything and everything in Python is called as what? Okay, object. Okay, honestly, I will not be able to explain object until I come to that particular section, right? No, but for now, I request you to please know that anything and everything in Python is called as an object, right? No, now, okay, what I want you to understand one more thing is that, okay, can you read this line? In Python, unlike other programming languages, variable names are kind of tag attached to the object stored on the heap. Okay, I'll tell you now, what is this heap? Yeah, heap is nothing but a portion of memory on your RAM. By the way, how did I start the class? Where are all your constants stored? Where are all your constants stored? I told you, no, where is it stored? All the constants. Where are all your constants stored? I told you, hey, Mahendra Reddy, I'll come to your home and I'll kick on your head. Seriously, Mahendra Reddy, I will really, I will come and kill you, man. Mahendra Reddy, I don't mind going to jail also. I will come and kill you. Definitely, I'll come and kill you. Okay, no? Mahendra Reddy, right? I told you, no, it is on the RAM, on the starting hard disk, it seems. Hard disk, okay? Hey, Mahendra Reddy, where do you stay, man? Where is your house? Tell me, give me your address in the, personally in the WhatsApp group. I'm coming to your home, I'll kill you now. Right? Where is it stored? It is present on the RAM, isn't it? Okay, all your data are stored on the RAM, isn't it, my dear friends? Right? Now, listen to me. When I say in other languages, guys, listen to me very carefully. In other languages, no, like C, C++, when I say int a is equal to 10, you know what happens? Let me take this as C, okay? In C language, you know what happens? There would be a memory allocated. That memory would be given a name as A, and it would be, given as what is that, a separate memory, and it would be given some address, say 100, and inside this 10 would be stored. This is how your this is how your memory would look like in your C language and all that, a memory. But you know how this is different in your Python? Okay, fine, let me not confuse you with C and all that. Listen to me very carefully. Okay, you know, in Python what happens, my dear friends? In what happens in Python is that, okay, this, okay, let me give you one analogy. Let me give you an analogy. Okay, now anyone with little bit of C knowledge, tell me what will happen over here. If I say int a is equal to 10, okay, and then later I would say a is equal to 11. Okay, now if suppose in the first case, this is the first step, this is the second step, and this is in C language. Okay, this is in C language, right? Now when I say int a is equal to 10, there would be one box. Okay, a Chalam, listen to me. Chalam, listen to me. Hello guys, listen to me. Okay, no, listen, hold on, listen to me. Okay, don't be in a hurry. Okay, in C language, I'm not talking about Python now. In C language, a value is containing 10. It is at some address 100. Okay, no. Now, if can I change the value of a to 11 in C language? Okay, can I change the value of, not possible? Why not possible? Yeah, who is you? If you don't know C language, it's okay. Yeah, keep quiet. But you should say in C language. I'm asking about people who know C language, right? No, it is possible. It is possible in C language. You know what happens when I say one variable, you know, it is containing 10, and when I say a is equal to 11, this data would get changed to 11. It is possible. It is possible in C language. This 10 would be overwritten. Correct? No, it would definitely be overwritten, and both would be storing in the same address, isn't it? Both would be same in the stored in the same address, isn't it? Okay, now for people who don't know C language, forget about all these things. I'm going to explain this to you. Now listen to me. Okay, you know what happens in Python, my dear friends? Okay, that is why I told you, please concentrate. Okay, you know Python, what happens, my dear friends? When you say n is equal to 10, when you know n is equal to 10, assume this is your RAM. Okay, this is your RAM. Assume this is your RAM, and in RAM there would be 10 stored. Okay, now I told you each and everything in Python is considered as what? Each and everything in Python is considered as what, my dear friends? I told you it is considered as an object. So even 10 is an object. No, even 10 is an object. Okay, identified by n. So there would be 110. Okay, there would be 10, and it would be allocated in the memory called as heap memory. Okay, let us not bother about heap and all that, forget. So now for just understand that it is stored in a memory called as heap memory. Okay, there is a memory called as heap where all your Python objects would be stored. Now after allocating this 10 into memory, you know what the Python interpreter will do? Will associate a, or will add one tag to it like this. Okay, now it means now n value is what? 10. Correct? No, this is how it would be allocated. Correct? No, hello, did you understand this? Did you understand so much? When I say n is equal to 10, 10 would be stored on the heap and a tag would be attached to it, so that n is now 10. Correct? No, it's very important to understand, my dear friends. Okay, now when I do n is equal to n plus 1, okay, no, now when I say n is equal to n plus 1, what will happen? Any idea what will happen? Let me show that to you. One second, I will practically show it to you. Now listen to me. Okay, I'm going to practically show it to you. Okay, I want you to answer my question now, right now. Give me a moment. Yeah, okay, so in this, listen, I'm opening the interpreter mode. Now I said n is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. Is this clear, my dear friends? N is equal to 10. Is this clear? N is equal, very simple. I'm going very slowly. N is equal to 10 is clear. Now I want to find the memory address of n. How do I find the memory address of n in Python, my dear friends? Any idea? Do you have any idea? We have something called as id function. Okay, it gives the id of that, right? So when I say id of n, can you please type id in the chat box? There's a new function, id function. Okay, id function. When I say id, what is id? Yeah, what is id? You know, it gave me a number called as 448458196. Some memory address it gave me right now. So this is the memory address for which object? Okay, for which object? For the tag n, isn't it? It is for n right now. Now what I'm doing, I am storing something else into 11. What is that I'm storing now, my dear friends? I'm storing something else to the 11. Correct? No, now n has been, n is what? N is what? What is the value? New value of n now? What is the new value of n now? Okay, now if I type id of n, what happens? If I type id of n, what should happen, my dear friends? It should give me the same address. Should it give me the same address? Okay, same id. Okay, so let me see that. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Well, first initially I said n is equal to 10, and then I saw what is the memory address of n. It gave me something called as, you know, some number it gave me, and I changed the value of n, okay, and it gave me the ID as different ID. Did you see that? Two different IDs I've given. So what does it mean? Yeah, what does this mean? What is it actually trying to tell us is, listen to me very carefully. Okay, I'm going to tell you something very important. First, I will talk about C language, and then I'll talk about Python, because for people who know C language will be able to appreciate it. Okay, so now listen to me. In C language, what happens is that when you say, okay, int a is equal to 10 initially, okay, so there would be a box created. Okay, and there would be the name of the box is a, and it would be in some address 100, and then 10 would be stored. This is in C language. Okay, my dear friends, this is in C, correct? No, this is how it works, right? Now when I do a, and then if I try to print the address of a, what does it give me? When I try to print the address of a in C language, what does it give me, my dear friends? Tell me, what is the address it will give me? It will give me the address as 100, because a is stored in the memory address 100. Okay, now when I say a is equal to 11, when I say a is equal to 11, you know what happens, my dear friends? What happens here is that this a would be, you know, this 10 would be replaced with a new value of 11. Okay, again, after doing that, when I again try to print the value of you know, the print the address of a, what does it give me? What is the address it gives me? It gives the same address 100, isn't it? Yes or no? You change the value of that variable, still it gives me the same address 100, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? But did it happen in C now? Did it happen in Python? Did it happen in Python, my dear friends? Did that happen in Python? I did n is equal to 10, and then I checked the address. It gave me 1968 at the end, something like this. And then I, you know, changed the value of n, and then check the address. It gave me a different address, isn't it? It gave me two different address. So what is happening over here? It means what happens here is that, okay, n is nothing but a tag given to a particular data in Python. It is n is only given a particular tag. You know what happens, my dear friends? With the moment you do n is equal to n plus 1, did you see that? What is happening over here? I'm saying n is equal to n plus 1. When I do this n is equal to n plus 1, Python understands that, okay, the value of this particular object is changing now, but I will not be able to change this memory location. I will not be able to, you know, change the data of this. Rather, what I will do is that I will make another copy of this 10 in another location. Okay, another location, and then this n I will start pointing to the new location. Okay, no, I will make n point to the new location. Did you understand this? So this was at address 198, and this is at address 200, and that is why when you try to print, you know, when you try to print the id of n, initially it gave 198, and next after changing the value of n, when you try to print the id, it will give you 200. Is that okay? Hello, did you understand how it is working in Python? So when you say n is equal to 10 initially, and then when you try to change its value, you know what happens? This value is copied into a separate address, and then that value is incremented to 10 plus 1, which is nothing but 11. Okay, this becomes 11 now, right now, and then n would be now made to point to the new memory location, and that is why n will now give a new ID. Is that okay? Right? Now you might ask me this question. Subhash, why can't it change the original value only? Why can't it change the original value? Isn't it? Yes or no? You can ask me, why can't it change the original value? Isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? It is because in Python, integer objects are immutable. Okay, objects are immutable. Not all objects. Integer objects are immutable. That you'll have to now understand. What is that called as? Integer objects are immutable. You know what do you mean by immutable, my dear friends? Immutable objects are those objects that cannot be changed. Okay, it cannot be changed. Okay, immutable objects are those objects which cannot be changed. Is that okay? Did you understand this now? Okay, now I am going to tell you one more thing. Listen to me. Just keep listening to me. I'll answer your questions later. So just listen to me. Did you understand so much? Okay, no? Okay, did you understand so much? Because all integer objects in your Python is immutable. It cannot be changed. That is why what happens is that Python will make a separate copy of it, add 1 to it, make it 11, and then point to this n, new value of n, isn't it? Now you might ask me, Subhash, then if n is pointing to the new object, then what will happen to the new old object 10? Nobody is referring to it, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? right? No, the old object nobody are referring to, but how will we actually get to know about it, isn't it? So my dear friends, in Python there is a concept or an algorithm called as garbage collector. What is it? What is it called as? It is called as garbage collector. We'll discuss more about garbage collector later. For now, I'm trying to give you some example. It is called as garbage collector. You know what is his job? Garbage collector's job is to see, is there any object that does not have a name, and if there is no name for it, remove it from memory. Okay, and this would be garbage collected, so that it would no more be, occupying space, and it would be removed from memory for here, so that others can make use of this memory. Did you understand this? Okay, is this okay? Did I understand what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Okay, no. So what happens is that the garbage collector periodically will be checking your RAM, that is your Python memory, and it says, is there any data that does not have a name? Is there a nameless object over here? If there is a nameless object, then the programmer can anyways can't go and touch this because there is no name. So what the garbage collector will do is that he will remove this, okay, from the memory, and that memory would be released and given to some other program. This concept is called as garbage collection. Is that okay? Did you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so what happens here is that n is equal to 10, and first it was 10, n is equal to n plus 1. Okay, so that is the reason n plus 1, what happened, 10 got copied to some other location and it became 11, and now n will be pointing to a new location, and the old location would be garbage collected. Did you understand these three lines, my dear friends? Do you understand these three lines? Hello? Okay, did you understand these three lines? And now you know what is happening in this line, my dear friends. Okay, listen, you know what is happening in this line. K is equal to n means what? Do you think the value of n is getting stored into K? Do you think the value of n is getting stored into K? No, it is not like that. It means, it for you it looks like n is getting stored into K. Yes, it is good if you can think like that, but actually what is happening is that this n's data is getting attached with K. It means even K will now be referring to the same data itself. Okay, no, even K is also referring to the same data. So Subhash, how can you say that K is also referring to the same data? Is because by seeing the, now you tell me, my dear friends, how to know whether n and K are both are pointing to the same object? How will I be able to say? You tell me, my dear friends, let me see. Exactly. Okay, now did you see that I am trying to print the id of n? Okay, I'm associating n with K, right? Now you say, I'll say even K is containing 11, n is also containing 11. Now if I see the id of n, it is giving me 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, when I see the id of where is it, id of K, again it is giving me 1 2 3 4 5 6. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, I will show it to you practically. Don't worry, listen to me. I'm going to show it to you practically right now. Okay, so first, one second. Okay, now see, n is equal to, okay, from first I'm doing. Okay, my dear friends, I'll do it from first so that you'll understand very clearly. Okay, I'll keep asking questions to you. You must be answering. Okay, n is equal to 10. Okay, now n is in some address now. Yes or no? Is or no? So, n is in some address. Okay, no. So I will say id of n. What is that address? Note down this address. What is the address of n now? Okay, 44091901112, whatever it is. Okay, note it down. Now what I will do is that n is equal to n plus 1, correct? No, n is equal to n plus 1. Now the n id should change, no? Yes or no? The id of n should change, no? With my explanation, isn't it? Am I right? Okay, no, I should change, right? So let me see. Okay, did it change? Did it change? Did you see that? It is changing. So it is now referring to the new one. What happened to the old one now? Now what will happen to this 10? You tell me. What will happen to this 10 now? Okay, it would be garbage collected. Very good. It would be garbage collected. Now you know what happens, my dear friends. Now see, I will associate this with K. Okay, I'll say K is equal to n now, right? Now, do you think K and n both are pointing to the same object? Are K and N both pointing to the same object? Exactly, isn't it? Both are pointing to the same object. So how do I prove that? How do I prove that? First, I will see id of n. Okay. Now, if I say id of n, what is the id of n now? 144 is the id of n, correct? Now I will see id of K. What should it give me the output as now? See, did you see that? 144. Both are same. Both are same. Is or no? It means that K and N both are pointing to the same object, right? Now, my dear friends, yes or no? Did I prove that now? So what is the advantage of that? What is the advantage of that? Any idea? What is the advantage? See, so beautifully Python Rosam, Guido and Rosam has thought about it. What is the advantage of that, my dear friends? Advantage is that, okay, advantage is that Python thinks that if you're trying to store the same data, why should I allocate separate memory for it? Okay, let both of them point to the same memory only, no, so that it saves memory, isn't it? right? No, it actually saves the memory. Both are using the same memory. And Python also says, if suppose I am changing the value of n, I will not disturb k. I will make a copy of n somewhere, that is 11, and then I will increment there and make n point to the next memory location. Isn't it, my dear friends? It is so beautifully designed. No, this is what we have to appreciate in Python, correct? No, so therefore, so whenever you are making changes, make a separate copy and start pointing to that. Until then, there is no problem. So let me save memory, and that is why integer objects are immutable in Python. Did you understand that? You understand that? See, I've changed that also. Now listen to me, my dear friends. Okay, now see what I will do. See, now I have made n is equal to hello. Did you see that? Now both were pointing to k only, both were pointing to 11 only. N and k both are pointing to 11. Okay, now, okay, what is happening? I'm making n point to hello now. Did you see that? Did you see that? Now I'm making the same variable n is equal to hello. Initially n was containing what kind of constant? Initially n was containing what kind of constant? It was containing integer constant. Now what kind of constant does it contain? Okay, str constant. What is this? Now n will be of what type? N will be of what type? Okay, str type. In that case, what is this concept called as? What is this concept called as, my dear friends? I told you this. Okay, you know, but automatically the interpreter is determining the data type of the variable, right? Now, so what is this concept called as? Okay, what is this concept? I told you, dynamic typing. It is called as dynamic typing, isn't it? Okay, now I will, so what will happen? See, diagram wise, it will happen like this, right? So, okay, answer my question. Now I am making n point to hello, no? So I will have hello. Okay, I will have hello somewhere in the memory over here. And now what happens is that, okay, this n will now point to this n which was pointing to 11 will now be removed, and now this n will start pointing to the new hello. Now you tell me, will 11 be garbage collected now? Will 11 be garbage collected, my dear friends? No, 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 no. 11 will not be garbage collected because k is pointing to that, no, isn't it? K is pointing to that, no. Garbage collection will happen only when no one is referring to that particular object. Did you understand? Garbage collection will happen only when no one is pointing to that particular object. Okay, that is when garbage collection will have. Though I change the n value over here, but k is still pointing to it, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? It has a tag called as k, isn't it? It is still pointing. There is someone who is referring to it. Therefore, garbage collector will not remove that from the what is that, from the memory. Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay, no? And now you can see that now n I am again making it as 12.5, and this proves that I can have, you know, I can make any variable, you know, become an integer, become a string, become a floating point, or whatever it is, because of the concept of dynamic typing. Is that clear? Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay, such a beautiful concept, no? So I want you to write this diagram. Can you please write this diagram, my dear friends? I'll give you just 1 minute time. Can you please write down this diagram? Okay, quickly. Okay, I cannot make it more simpler than this, my dear friends. Okay, no, so can you please make this diagram, or somewhere can you do this diagram, my dear friends? I'm giving you 1 minute time. Okay, or you can take a picture of this or something like that, so that you'll understand. Okay, did you take a picture? I'm going ahead now. You take a picture, I'm going ahead. Okay, shall I go ahead? Shall I go ahead, my dear friends? Yeah, super cool. Now listen to me. Now you tell me the output of all these things. Okay, it's very simple. Now you have to tell me the output. Okay, so this is called as debugging part. Okay, so we learned conceptual. Now let us do the debugging. N is equal to 10, and we'll consider id as, you know, id as n as, you know, initially 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, now tell me, I'm storing the, I'm making k point to n. Now what will be the id of k? Tell me now, id of k. Will it be the same? Will it be the same? Very good. It will be the same, isn't it? 1 2 3 4 5 6 both are referring to the same one. Very good. Now I do n is equal to n plus 1, and then I try to print id of n. Will it be same or different? Id of n will be same or different? It would be same. I'll make it as 1 2 3 6 7 8 or something like that. I will make it. But what about id of k? What about id of k? It would be 1 2 3 4 5 6, isn't it? It would be the 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6, isn't it? Okay, now should I do the diagram, or you understood? You want me to do the diagram, write the diagram, or you understood? Okay, did you understand? Okay, very good, very nice. Okay, cool, super cool. Right, now having said that, now print 1 2 3. What will be the output of this now? Tell me. 1 2 3. It would be 1 2 3. There won't be spaces. What about this, my dear friends? Okay, what about this? 1 space 2 space 3. Is that okay? 1 space 2 space 3. Okay, what about this now? What about this now? Okay, it would be hello, hello, okay, and hello, isn't it? It would be hello, hello, hello. Clear? Now what about this, my dear friends? What about this? Okay, it would be hello, okay, space, hello, space and hello, correct? No, it would be space. Okay, what about the next one, my dear friends? What about this? Okay, what about this? It must give you an error, isn't it? It will give you an error. There is a missing double quotes. Did you see that? There is a missing double quotes. Therefore, this will give you an error. Okay, no? Now, these two, I am giving it to you as assignment. Will you do that by yourself? These two, I want you to do it by yourself and post it in the group. Okay, so please do that. Is that okay? Right? Will you do that? Right? Yeah, I want to see what will happen when you type like this. Put a enter key over here. Okay, after saying print hello, press an enter key. Press an enter key. Okay, so here you put slash and then press enter key and then type the next one, right? Then we will see what will happen. Is that okay? Did you understand how to do? Okay. Now coming to that, now I'll tell you what are the rules for naming the variables. By the way, did you understand this first line, last line, my dear friends? In Python, unlike other programming languages, variable names are kind of tag attached to the object stored on the heap. Okay, heap is a memory, heap is a part of memory on the RAM, and for the objects that we have, no, like 10 and all that, we are giving a tag to it. Did you understand this now? Did you understand this? Okay, I think it is pretty clear, isn't? Yes or no, my dear friends? Okay, having said that, I'm coming to this now. Now, if you want to give variables, okay, so these are the rules that you have to follow for giving variable names in Python. First one is what? A variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. A variable name cannot start with a number. Okay, a variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. It means A to Z, 0 to 9, and underscore. Okay, variable names are case sensitive. It means age and age are three different variables. Is that okay? Right? Now I want you to identify the wrong variable names. Okay, are you ready, my dear friends? See, this is called as debugging. Okay, this is called as debugging, right? Now first one, is it correct, my dear friends? Is it a right variable name? First one is right? Yes or no? Valid? Okay, I'll say tick mark. Now one love India, correct? Valid? Invalid? Invalid, so therefore wrong. Love hyphen India, correct, my dear friends? Invalid. You should don't say yes or no, say valid, invalid. Valid, invalid, my dear friends. It is okay. Come on, it is invalid. Come on, okay, you can only have only so much. It is invalid, isn't it? Yeah, it is a hyphen Z is not, it is A to Z, 0 to 9, not hyphen. Okay, right? This is invalid. Okay, then this one love India, there is space, therefore this is invalid. Underscore love India, possible? Is it possible? Right now, is it valid? It is valid. Okay, what about and? What about and? Okay, no, and is not valid, my dear friends. This is not valid. Okay, no, because this is nothing but a keyword in Python. It is basically a keyword in Python, therefore it is not possible. Therefore we are not supposed to use, even that is missing over here. Okay, you cannot use keywords, you cannot use keywords. It means it's a predefined word in Python. It has an inbuilt meaning. Python has given some meaning. So these are the list of keywords that are available in Python 3. Okay, so you cannot use any of this. If you use any of these, no, you will get an error. Is that okay, my dear friends? You're not supposed to use any of these keywords. It has a different meaning associated with it, correct? No, they are called as keywords. Some key meanings are given to it, so you must not be able to use it, right? If you use and, Python will think, okay, you are trying to do some operation with this, but you are trying to actually use it with as a variable name. Therefore it gets confused and it will give you an error. Is that okay? So don't use these as your variable names. That is why I gave you this list of keywords in Python in a table over here. Is that clear? Right. What about print, my dear friends? What about print? Okay, print, though you must not use it, but you can use it. Okay, because it is not a keyword. Though print is a name of the function, it is, listen to me, then you can give the answer. Listen to me. Print is basically a you cannot call it as a keyword. See, do you have any keyword in this? Tell me, is there a keyword called as print over here? Okay, is there anywhere keyword, my dear friends? No, right? It is basically a function name, that's all, correct? It is basically a function name, but you can use it. You can use it as your variable name, but you should not use. Okay, if you use Python will not give you any error, but you must not use it. Is that okay? Right? Because this has already been defined, it has already been given a name for a print function. So don't try to use it. Is that okay? So that you'll get confused. But this is not a keyword in Python, but you must not use it. Correct? No. Now you might ask me, Subhash, how do I know whether this is already been given by Python built-in libraries or not? Yes or no, my dear friends? You'll have such kind of doubt. No, how do I know? Keywords, anyways, you're given the list, but there are a lot of functions like this, like ORD function. Okay, you have what else? You have format function. Okay, so there are a lot keywords, but it has already been, name has been taken by Python. So how do I figure it out? So if you want to figure out all the names that have been already used by Python, you can use this command in the, you try this out. I'm giving this as an assignment to you. Okay, when I say exit in this one, this will give you true. This will give you true because exit is already been used. When you say Subhash in dir built-ins, it will give me false. Okay, because Subhash in Python, no function or nothing has been used Subhash as the name. Are you understanding, my dear friends? In no internal Python functions, nobody has used a Subhash name. It is, it is not there. Whereas print, now tell me, is this there in dir built-ins? Okay, dir is a function which will print all the built-in variable names or identifiers. Is that okay? Dir is means directory of listing. Okay, no, so it means dir means, okay, it's a function basically which will give you all the names that has already been, it's a kind of directory, correct? No, it will give you all the names which have already been used in this, right? No, so which for, see, print function, ord function, chr function, okay, format function, they're all different functions, right? No, so for all inbuilt functions, already few names are given. So to see whether a particular word is already been used in Python or not, use this. Okay, so this particular word in directory of built-ins, is it there? No. If it is false, means it is not there, you can use it. Okay, but whereas print, it will give you true. Yes boss, it is used in one of my function called as print function, it is saying true. In that case, it means don't use print. Did you understand this? Hello, did you understand this, my dear friends? Hello, did you understand this? Okay, okay, no, right? Yeah, so if suppose now you tell me, my dear friends, okay, how to use directory, you can just type this. No, you can just type this. Okay, 1 minute, I will show you how to do this. Let me, yes, true. Is that okay? Whatever I've given you, you can type and say, you'll get true. Is that okay, my dear friends? Yeah, cool. So having said that, now tell me, so print can be used, but you must not use. Did you understand this? Print can be used, but you must not use. Is that okay? Okay, now you tell me here, will it work, my dear friends? Will it work? Okay, why is it invalid? It is valid. No, why is it invalid? It is valid. No, tell me, why is it valid? Did you see break over here? It is small b. Okay, it is small b, right? No, it is small b, not capital B, therefore it is valid. Break, small b erek is a what is that? Small b reak is a keyword, but this is not a keyword, therefore you can use it, but don't use it. These are all some dirty word ways of giving some variable names. Is that okay? So don't use it, but I just show you some example. Is that okay? Did you understand this, my dear friends? Okay, no, did you understand this? Right, now having said that, okay, having said that, now I have an assignment for you. Shall we, are you ready for an assignment? Are you ready for an assignment, my dear friends? We learned concepts, we learned debugging, and now let us go to problem solving. Is that okay? So this is your assignment, and everyone has to where will you submit your assignments? Okay, I want you to submit your assignments in the WhatsApp group once you complete it. Is that okay? So you are not supposed to copy others. If you are copying others, you will not learn. Okay, even if you don't submit, it's okay, but you should not copy and submit. So you have to submit by yourself. Okay, now the assignment problem is like this: with whatever knowledge that I have given you, with whatever knowledge that you have from this particular class, you have to solve this problem. This program will calculate a restaurant bill for a couple with gift coupon, okay, with a restaurant tax of 18.0%. Is that okay? It means that, okay, you have got a gift coupon from someone. You got recently married, assume, okay, you got recently married, okay, and you got a gift coupon. Someone gave you a gift coupon worth rupees 2000. Is that okay? What is the gift coupon value? Tell me, my dear friends, what is the value of the gift coupon? What is the value of the gift coupon? Quickly tell me in the chat box. It is 2000. Okay, so now after taking the 2000, what you will do, you're very happy you got a gift coupon. You will go to that gift coupon is like, you can go to any restaurant. Okay, so you can go to any restaurant and you can give that gift coupon and you can buy items, right? So your program should first say enter amount of gift coupon, okay, and you will say 2000. You will enter, the user will enter 2000, and then enter ordered items for person 1. Okay, so chicken biryani 120 rupees, chicken ghee roast 160 rupees, okay, Coke drink 25 rupees, and vanilla ice cream 35 rupees. Okay, this is for first person. And for second person, okay, assume that husband and wife is, veg and non-veg kind of people combination. Okay, entered order items for person 2. Okay, so vegetable biryani 50, gobi manchurian is 30 rupees, Coke drink is 25 rupees, okay, vanilla ice cream 35 rupees, bill without tax. By adding all these things, you'll get 480 rupees. And after adding tax to it, okay, the total tax was 86.40. After adding these two tax, you'll get this. Okay, and from the coupon, that much of amount would get deducted, and the balance amount in that particular coupon is 1433.60. So this should be your output. Can you write a program for this? Do you want me to show this output of this program? Shall I show you the output of this program first? But the code should be written by yourself. I am not going to give you the code. I want you to think using your brain. Is that okay? Right? Now, I'm going to show that program to you. Okay, so that you will understand how to write the code, right? Where is it? Okay, Python 3 restaurant calculation. Okay, so did you see that? I've entered. So what does it say? The output of this program is, can you see the output, my dear friends? Can you see the output? So when I'm running this program, it says this program will calculate a restaurant tab. Tab is nothing, table for a couple with a gift coupon with a restaurant tax of 18%. Okay, so enter the gift amount of gift coupon. So what is the amount of gift coupon, my dear friends? It is 2000 rupees, isn't it? So your computer, the hotel computer is calculating it. Okay, enter 2000. Now enter ordered items for person 1. Chicken biryani, how much cost? We will make it as 120. Chicken ghee roast, we will say 120. Okay, Coke drink is 25 rupees. Vanilla ice cream is 60 rupees. Okay, so first person's ordering over. Okay, calculation over. Now enter ordered items for person 2. Vegetable biryani, you will say vegetable biryani is not 120. No, you will get for 75 and all that. 75 rupees. Gobi manchurian, we will give 30 rupees. Coke drink, we will give how much is that? Coke drink would be same, no, 25 rupees. Okay, vanilla ice cream will be 60 rupees. Okay, now what has happened, my dear friends? Oh my god, it's a bigger bill. Okay, so bill without tax is 515, total tax is 92, total bill payable is 607, amount balance in coupon is so much. Did you understand this program? Will you do this program? Okay, I want you to do this program, and I kindly request you, while putting the code in the group, don't take snapshot. Have this common sense that when you put snapshot in the group, no, it is going and filling the gallery, isn't it? Okay, there are almost 65 to 70 students who have to do the assignment. They will actually do the assignment and put that snapshot in the group. The group is filled with the photos, and what happens is that the entire gallery is getting filled with photos, my dear friends. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, let us not fill others gallery with your assignments. So please put it in text format. Is that okay? You can copy in text format and you can paste it. Will you do that assignment? Let me see who will be those first people who will actually do that. Will you do that, my dear friends? Okay, no, right? Right. So having said that, we completed the second chapter. Okay, of is this the second chapter or the third chapter? I forgot. This is the third chapter. Okay, third chapter of basic input, output, data type, returns, and identifiers. Did you enjoy the session? Did you enjoy the session? Did you learn something new? Okay, did you learn a lot of things? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, so now I'll keep the session open for doubts. So please, before asking doubts, make sure that please ask questions only from the current chapter. Okay, whichever you can solve by yourself, please try it out. Don't make me the interpreter. Any concept that you did not understand, ask me. Is that okay? Right, my dear friends? Now you can ask me doubts right now. Yes, ask me doubts, my dear friends.
Hi Subhash, this is Nagmani.
Yes, Nagmani, tell me.
If you can go to the diagram of the memory where you have
Ask me to stop, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Here?
Yeah, please go down.
Down?
Yes. Yeah, hold on. So here, no, just go up the diagram. Yeah, hold on here. You assigned n value to hello. Then when you are printing k, the value of and you assigned k equal to n. Then n when you printing k, the value would be hello, right?
No, the value will be 11. You see the diagram, no?
But in general, the latest value only will get assigned it to
Correct.
k.
Correct. No, the latest value will not get assigned to k. Where am I assigning the value to k? I'm just making n as 11 and hello, right? N is equal to 11. That's all.
Yes,
see the diagram. But it is given in the diagram. I'm attaching n to hello now.
But you assigned k equal to n, right?
Correct. What was n value now? What was n value? N was nothing but 11 now. Whatever tag was attached to n, that would get. See, initially it was here. N was now earlier pointing to 11. So k was also pointing to 11. It means k is not getting attached to k. It is not k. It is k is attaching to the value that was pointing to by n. It is given in the diagram, no, evident here.
Okay.
K was not attached to, so you mean you are thinking like k is getting attached to k. N, k is not attaching to n. K is attaching to the value that was pointed to by n. You understood?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
you did not.
I did not understand actually.
But then let me clear it. Okay. No, what is your confusion? You tell me. Okay, I'll do this once again for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. See, first, okay, we'll start from here. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'll remove all these things so that you'll understand. Okay. First is n is equal to 10. So there is a separate memory. 10 will get allocated over here, and n is now been pointed this. Okay. Now it is n is equal to n plus 1. Correct.
Right.
But is it mutable? Immutable?
Immutable.
So can I change this?
And
this when I means I cannot change this memory location. It is the when I say memory location is nothing but the object. Object cannot be changed, isn't it? It is immutable. I'll not be able to change this memory location. Integer objects are immutable. Correct? No. So what I will do is that. So what Python will do? We'll make a copy of it in somewhere else, and then increment that 10 to 11, and then I'll make this n to point to the new location. Correct? No.
Correct.
And then this would be gone. Right?
Yes.
Then what will happen to this one?
Garbage collection will happen.
Oh, it is gone from the memory. Right. Next, what happens? I'm saying k is equal to n. Okay. Yes. So when I say k is equal to n, k is not referring to n like this. K is referring to the value that n is pointing to. Okay. No?
Okay.
Okay. So what happens? I'm saying whatever n is pointing to, no, you make k also to point to that only. So k is also pointing to that only.
Right.
Right. Correct. Oh, till here it's okay. Right. Then what will happen? Okay. Then what is that? Where is it? Here. No. Here. ID of n. If suppose this ID is 200, what will get printed?
We'll get same IDs for both of them.
Both of them. Very good. Right. Next, what am I doing? I'm saying n is equal to hello. Correct. It means first hello would be there in memory. Hello would be given somewhere in a new memory location, and then I am taking that reference. Okay, removing that label from here. Okay, and then I am making him to now refer to the new object. Correct? No.
Okay.
Okay. Now done. So now what is your question?
If I print value of k now, it will be 11 only.
It will be 11 only. ID of k will be 200. If I print n, it will be hello. If I print ID of n, it would be 300. If it is 300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was in assumption that even hello, the latest value, as since we assigned n equal to hello, the latest value will get assigned it to k.
No. Now did you understand this concept?
Yeah, I got it.
That is why I drew this diagram for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, cool. Right.
Hi, sir. Guru Prasad here.
Yes, tell me.
So I had a doubt in the session of guess the output.
Where?
Sir, after program 3.
After program 3.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Here?
Yes, sir. In hexadecimal 1,0x20, no, sir.
Here. Okay.
How did it actually work, sir? In our calculation, how it's actually if after x it's take hexadecimal 20, it will take, sir. Or
1 second. How someone is Bhushan or who's talking to me? Can you please unmute mute yourself?
Guru Prasad is speaking.
Guru Prasad, can you please mute yourself?
No, sir. I am speaking. Bhushan is interrupting.
Bhushan is talking. Okay. Bhushan is the culprit now. Okay. Right. Okay. Tell me, Pa.
Yes, sir. 1,0 hexadecimal 20 is there.
Now, what is your question? I did not get. Okay, it's all there. What is your actual question? Come to the actual question.
So how will we calculate while we evaluating it? How will we calculate it?
This one?
Yeah, sir.
You're telling what is this? So
yes,
how will you evaluate means what?
For if x20, sir, we will hexadecimal.
This is hexadecimal, okay? No.
Yeah, sir. Hexadecimal 20 will be evaluated, sir.
No. This is total. You know what do you mean by hexadecimal?
Yeah, sir.
What is hexadecimal?
Sir, up to 16, no, up to 9 itself value, and after 10 it will be in alphabetical.
It would be A, B, C, D,
A, B,
E,
C,
F.
D, yes, sir.
After F, what will happen?
After F, again it will be in a value. No, sir. After, sorry, I have been confused.
That is a problem with you. That's all. Right now, the problem with you is you don't understand hexadecimal properly. Correct? No.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Answer my question.
Oh, x20 it's taken. Okay.
Answer.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? The problem with
yes, sir.
Guru
Yes, sir.
is that he doesn't understand hexadecimal. Correct? No. So now you.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Agree or disagree? Tell me correctly.
I'm agree with you, sir. I'm agree with you.
So you have to go and learn how to represent. Okay. So
okay,
now I'll not
okay,
be able to explain how it is working. Okay, but still because
okay,
you are, I'll tell you. Okay, no, listen to me.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After that, what will happen? There is no space. A, B, C, D, E, F. Now tell me after this, what will happen?
After that, yes. After that, same value will be printed.
No, it will be 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, 1 7, 1 8, okay, 1 9, and then what will happen? 1 A, 1 B, okay, 1
okay, sir.
C, 1 D, 1 E, 1 F, 2 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now count from here in decimal. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is in hexadecimal, okay?
Yes, sir.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
32 numbers.
Output? Are you getting 32 output?
Yes, sir.
You getting or not? You should get here 1, 32. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
You got, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's all. Simple.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Same thing for octal also. Do for binary also.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You didn't watch my digital electronics video, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You watched?
No, sir.
How dare you ask me question without watching my digital electronics video? You must today. Your assignment is you have to go and watch. Is that okay?
Of course, I do it.
Promise?
Yeah, promise.
Your promise?
Yes, sir. Promise.
Your promise. You say your my promise, not my promise. Your promise. Say
your
promise. Huh?
My promise. My promise.
What you are giving? My promise. My head will go then. Your promise. You should go and watch today. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Chalo.
Subhash Nagmani here. I do have some questions here.
Tell me.
In the output, in the input 1, 0, 24, if I put on the console,
it will give you error. You will get error.
I was getting in a tuple format 1, 24.
No, yeah, you must not get, no? Let me see. It is not tuple, it is tuple.
Yeah, okay.
Where you go, you will get error, no? You must get error, no, yeah? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Might be some different implementation of Python or something.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not allowed, maybe. Okay, so that is how it is.
Yeah, can you go to the same screen? One more input, can you scroll down? Yeah, x equal to, just up, little bit up. X equal to 17 and int x comma 8.
Here, okay.
I'm getting the output as 15. I did not understand what was that.
Okay, you tell me, what does this do?
X is, I understand like it should give us 17 comma 8.
So you are saying, see, if you understand the meaning of this, you will get to know what it is doing. You are saying that, okay, boss, the X value, whichever is given to you, is in octal format. So convert that into integer is what it is telling. So 17 octal, you have to convert that into decimal. Tell me the octal number system. 0, 1, 2. Nagmani, tell no.
I'm not sure about that.
See, the problem here is not for Python. The problem here is the basic. Did you go through my digital electronics video?
I did not go through. I'll go through today.
See, I'm telling you, see, Nagmani, I'll tell you something. Okay. The course is so structurally designed. Okay. That is why, didn't I send you the video? Didn't I ask you to do that assignment?
Yeah.
Then why are you not doing it? I've beautifully explained what do you mean by octal, what do you mean by hexadecimal, what do you mean by decimal, how to convert. Everything is been given. That is why I know by the way you're asking doubt, I know that you have not gone through that video. If you have gone through that video, you won't ask me this question at all. It will be clear then and there.
Okay, today I'll go through and execute it then.
First, see how to represent numbers in octal, and then how to do octal to decimal. The moment you see octal to decimal, you'll understand how this is working.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Yeah. Go and watch that everything.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Cool. Guys, any other question?
Sir, I just have a doubt in yesterday's class. Program 1.
Tell me. Program 1.
Program. Yeah.
Okay. Program 1. Okay. Tell me.
We just use a semicolon in program 1.
We use semicolon here.
Yeah.
At the end, where is it?
M equal to true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typo by mistake.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was a doubt.
Yeah, sir.
My goodness. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll remember.
I just got it, but first
but good you informed me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Chalo. Guys, any other doubt?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Akshita here. Sir, m equal to true, if we give semicolon, the program still run.
Is it runs?
It won't be error. Yeah, I tried it today.
Okay, but it shouldn't have been any. There shouldn't be any semicolon there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure why it is running. It should not give any. It should not be a semicolon there.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
Sharvant here.
Yes.
Sir, actually, while keeping the semicolon in interpreter, it was showing indentation. Sir, you said that indentation we are having 4 spaces under the code what we write in the first one.
What is that?
Only after keeping semicolon itself, it's showing the indentation. So that means it directly going after the 4 spaces to the next line.
Okay.
So without writing the semicolon, is there any problem, sir? Without keeping semicolon, is there any problem in the code?
No problem. You should not keep semicolon in your code.
But after keeping semicolon only, it's showing indentations, or otherwise it was not going after 4 spaces. Not going to.
Should go no where are you executing it in interpreter mode?
Yes, sir. I'm in Jupyter mode, sir. I'm executing it in Jupyter mode.
Okay.
That means while practicing in Jupyter mode.
Okay.
At that time.
Okay, very simple. Okay, very simple. The concept is simple. You are not supposed to end your statement with semicolon. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, no, that is not.
Okay.
Unlike other languages, you must not end your statements with semicolon.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, Subhash. This is Suprita.
Yes, Suprita.
Can we print value with the help of ID?
You can print the value with of ID. What do you mean by print the value with help of ID?
Like we'll be getting the address of that particular values, right? So can we print the value with the help of address?
I didn't get your question again. Print the address?
Like the memory allocated to the variable. We'll be getting one values, right?
Print?
That means that is the ID.
Like this, sir? This is what you're saying?
Yes.
So what are you asking me?
No. Can you come down to the
no, you tell me what is that I have to print, I'll tell you.
No, consider the variable n is having. Okay, come to the diagram which you showed to Nagmani.
Okay.
Okay, there will be, if you see n is equal to hello, that memory is allocated to the address of 300, right?
We're here in this diagram, okay? Okay.
So with the help of 300, can we print hello?
With the help of 300, can we print hello? No, you cannot. 300 is not the real address. It's a virtual address. You cannot.
Okay.
Why do you get such kind of question? Why did you get this question first of all?
We have a pointer in C, right? So
Okay. Even in
the
pointer,
same
you
case.
don't get, what is that? By giving 300, where you will get? Oh, strings. You're talking about strings.
Yes.
Strings, what is that? The compiler will fetch the value that is there in the first look. Anyways, I understood. No, you won't get. First of all, addresses are not given to you at all.
Okay, fine.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Guys, any other doubts?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Good evening, sir. My name is Narendra.
Yeah, tell me, man, Narendra.
Sir, can we decide the address?
Can we?
Decide the address.
Can we decide the address means who? You.
Sir, in that we are getting that n is equal to 10 means 10 particular.
The address is, the address are given to you by the Python interpreter, PVM for you, not by us. We have no control over addresses.
Okay. Sir, can you please explain what you mean by heap?
Heap?
Heap.
Once
Yes.
I explain you what do you mean by objects, in object-oriented class, I'll be telling you heap. But now I'll just give you some small introduction to it. Heap is nothing but a memory area in the RAM given to your Python program to store all the objects. All objects would be stored on particular heap. Okay. So more about heap and stack, I'll be explaining it to you in object-oriented thinking in Python. Okay, Narendra?
Okay.
For now, you can say that heap is a name given to a specific memory location where all the objects would be stored. All your objects that are there in your Python program would be stored there. Okay. Hello, Narendra. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, fine.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So what do you mean by memory address?
Memory address. Very good. Okay. See, in RAM, right? Okay. You have your house, no? Where do you stay, Kaveriappa?
Sir, in Hassan.
In Hassan. Do you have your house?
Yes, sir.
Do you in that house has a house number?
Yes, sir.
Same, that only is number for your RAM also. In a RAM also, your RAM would be identified by addresses, memory addresses. Okay, no, each and every location would be given some kind of hexadecimal addresses, right? So when you put some data over there, some, if you want to know where your data is there, the data you can fetch your memory address. That is, it would be stored in the memory, and that memory would be identified by your address. Because we human beings cannot remember addresses, okay? So that is why we give names to it, which is called as variables. Like how does your house have a name?
Yes, sir.
What is the name of your house?
Swarnamba Nilaya.
Swarnamba Nilaya. It is like your variable name. Okay. And the house number is like your memory address.
Okay, sir. So does it mean that it's like a grid-like structure where each cell has one number? Like, is that like that?
Something like that. So more detail about how RAM is implemented, you will have to go and check the technology, hardware technology where it is. Okay, no?
Okay,
but I'm honestly not knowing. I don't know how RAM has been implemented practically in hardware because I'm not a hardware guy.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Guys, is that okay? Any other doubts?
Sir, this is Arvind here.
Yes, Arvind.
Sir, in this diagram, first we have given n is equal to 10. It gives me an address. And next we tell that n is equal to 11. It gives me another address. Okay, then when next statement I give again n is equal to 10. When I interpreted it, it gave me the same address of the first one. So this 11 will go to the garbage collector, is it?
11 is now pointing to any object is garbage collected if it is not being referred by any other object.
I'm just taking n as the reference, this thing variable here, like this thing here.
So did you understand, Arvind? Very simple. If there is an object which has not been referred to by any other object, it would be garbage collected. So in your case, is it not referred by any other variable?
No, it is not referred by any other variable.
It has been changed, is it? In that case, then it would be removed. It would be garbage collected.
But in the second case where I give it as n is equal to 11, 10 must have been garbage collected, is it?
10 would be garbage collected.
Then
yes,
I could,
of course.
Then I could receive the this thing address again of it.
Address is not garbage collected. No, only the value has been garbage collected. It means if you're staying in your house, you have been vacated. The house is there only.
Okay.
You're understanding. Your house is there. Your house number is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. And when the garbage collection happens, the house is not garbage collected. The data that is there in the memory is garbage collected. Okay. And when you assign once again, it happens that it has stored the same value there once again. Or it could be probably that. Okay. It could be. This is one of the things. Okay, no?
Okay.
But probably in your case, right, no, you have done it very immediately. N is equal to 10, K is equal to 10, and all those very immediately done. So garbage collector has not got a chance to garbage collect the earlier one so immediately. Garbage collector will not happen every time immediately. It won't happen. It takes time because garbage collection is a very costly, activity. So might be it has taken some time to actually garbage collect it.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Guys, is that okay? Okay, guys. So what we'll do is, we'll meet tomorrow with the next chapter. So until then, take care. Bye-bye, my dear friends. See you. Love you all so much. Bye.